Formula One has always been a global sport, but not quite on the scale it is today. It used to be a slightly niche one which only hardcore fans took a keen interest in. Going back, I took an interest in 2008, but back then I was really too young to understand it, and it took until 2016 for me to show an interest again. The title battle between Hamilton and Rosberg had me captivated, but it wasn't until 2018 when I watched an entire season with a genuine interest, and that will come as no surprise that it has coincided with the growth of the sport in general. But I'm just one of a huge and always growing new fan base. So today, we're going to look into why the sport has become so popular. Later in the video, we'll be hearing exclusively from Calvin Lowe, one of the players behind a potential new team, so make sure you stick around. I'm going to apologise now for the state of my voice. I've currently got a bit of a New Year's cold, but we were really keen to bring you this video. There's one huge factor that's different in generations gone by, and that's accessibility. From a spectator's point of view, the sport and the stars behind it are more accessible than ever, whether it is social media, the internet, journalism or GP blog. From the moment you wake up until the moment you go to sleep, your favourite drivers, teams and legends of the sport are just a fingertip away. And it's not just from the people you see on TV. Complete strangers can have a debate on Twitter, and that can snowball. Wherever you go, Formula One is not far away, and even traditional coverage is bigger and more advanced than ever. Sky have broadcast the sport for years and have trapped it behind a paywall. Not to worry, they have an abundance of additional and most importantly, free content on YouTube and social media. They have free highlights available in the moment, and their coverage really is second to none. Go beyond that, and there's free content everywhere. I'm biased, but the GP blog sites alone have so much content, whether that's my videos, my colleagues' articles, or posts from our social team. There's always a constant stream of content in a variety of languages, and so much of it is free, which is why you totally need to like this video. But there's an even bigger factor. Netflix. Do I really need to say any more? Drive to Survive has taken Formula One into the stratosphere. I've done videos on Drive to Survive. It isn't my cup of tea, but there's no doubt it has really helped F1 blow up. All of a sudden, these exclusive sports star celebrities are now more accessible than ever. The audience can start to care for them a little bit more, they can find out more about their personalities, and they can really start to build relationships with them, when before, they were just blokes who drove laps in fast cars. The production on the show is, to put it lightly, incredible. It's on the biggest streaming site around. Most households have Netflix. It's everywhere. The source of the popularity is largely Drive to Survive, and the show has helped accelerate some of the stuff I mentioned above. Everyone is now competing with Netflix. You either do it better than them, or you do it quicker than them, and it is taking the sport to new levels. Drive to Survive has really opened up Formula One to an entirely new audience. And it's not just new fans that are entering the sport. More and more people want to invest, and invest heavily in Formula One. Investors and potential new teams are cropping up left, right and centre. Take Andretti for example, they could be on the grid in 2024. One of the people behind a potential new team is Calvin Lowe, a Hong Kong billionaire. Little is known about his current plans for F1, but we caught up with Calvin to ask him why he thinks the sport is such a popular space right now.
I think it has hit a new era. I genuinely think so. I've been asked this question and I've been thinking a lot about it. Like, I'll use my daughter as an example. She's 12. And first of all, I don't know why, but she is very much into F1, which is great for me, by the way. But then I asked her, why? How come that even her schoolmates are all interested? Like boys and girls, everyone, around that age group. And so how come? What made you like it? Oh, because social media. Social media is a big thing now, right? Back in the days when I was starting, like Schumacher days, there's nothing, right? So all you see is what you get from TV. Now, they feel they're so close to the drivers. They know what the backstory of each day, what's going on. So they feel like it's attached to them. They feel like part and parcel of their life, right? So that is a big thing.
So we've weighed it all up, but what do you think? That's all from me. I'll catch you next time.